Last we chatted, the new mid-lane Mage was scheduled to release ahead of the Marksman. Since then, we've decided our gloomy new Yordle needed a bit more time in development as we needed to create some new tech to visually sell her source of power. Also, as her gameplay kit developed, she's moved away from being an artillery mage and is now closer to a classic mage. She still gets annoyed as hell with hyperactive champions dashing all around her. That hasn't changed one bit. It's enough to make her get serious and start clobbering all life forms full of irritating happiness dashing around her like pesky flies.
Boom, bam, bop.
Hi, hello, welcome to a video. So I have had some time to think about this, so I wanted to make a video about it, and it's been kind of in my mind today as you probably know, the title of the video is Vex the Gloomist is out, or has been revealed. Not released to the game yet, but is available, like, they're showing off her abilities and stuff like that. I wanted to quickly talk about some of the things that kind of concern me. Based on some of the videos that I've made, you probably know that I am not the biggest fan of champions that have a lot of mobility and things like that. Considering that there are so many of them now, it seems that Riot is continuing their crusade? I don't know, something. There's something on the game. So I just want to say a couple things about Vex that we assumed because of the things that Riot has said. The first thing being, she was supposed to be a control mage. Now she does have two abilities that seem to fear. Now again, big disclaimer: I don't know what the abilities do exactly. I'm pretty sure the information's out there by now, or whatever this video has been. I'm literally making this video the day that it came out. Outside of that, I don't know. But there are two abilities that seem to fear. So like a big AoE might be her ultimate, and then another ability like a circle around herself that seems to fear as well, depending on certain things. There's another thing that seems to mark champions, possibly when they use mobility, like any dashing or things like that, because there's like a scene where Fizz jumps over a wall, and as he's jumping, he gains a mark, and then she can like do the Senna suck thing where she takes something from. It looks very, like, there seems to be just like many things similar from other champions that she does, and that's great. It's cool. Control mage, she has some fear, some CC around her specifically, and a kind of ranged CC ability, which is kind of cool. I like that control-y kind of aspect. I really love control mages. I'm a big control mage player. I love mages in this game. I love mages. I'd rather just play mages for the rest of my life if this game lasts long enough. However, there is something that seems to be a little bit off about Vex, because they it's just one of those things, right? It says one thing, it does another. Back when Viego was coming out, when there's some teasers for other new champions, that this Vex, because they said a gloomy Yordle, okay, or sad Yordle, angry or whatever. The sad Yordle was going to be a mobility champion, like anti-dash. And when I thought, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought, was that she was gonna be like Poppy. Like Poppy is the first thing that comes to my mind, like anti-dash, because her W is literally like, here's a wall, and you just try to dash through it and go bonk, right? And just So that's what I thought was gonna happen. Well, not exactly. The anti-mobility part of Vex seems to be the fact that she can follow people around basically just like a Kali's E. So you have a Kali E that she just shoots the thing out and she can dash a number of times, and it's really disappointing. I'll be honest, it's really disappointing to me. Why are we giving another champion just more mobility? And everyone's like, well, it's not really mobility. If you can go from point A to point B by teleporting, by dashing, or any sort of way, that is mobility, hands down. And she does it, like, there's a scene where she goes from like the other side of Dragon Pit, hits Teemo, dashes to him, hits Nunu, dashes to him, and it hits Tristana, dashes to him. That's 3 dashes, and obviously there must be a takedown reset. But like, why? Why? Now, it's not the end of the world. There might be some stipulations to certain things. Maybe there's a thing going on with that mark that she had. Probably, I don't know. I'm not. Some of the abilities look cool. Herself as the character, I'm not super keen on, because she's basically just one tone type of character. The depth and breadth of her character seems to be very narrow, and she doesn't seem to have a lot going on with her. She just seems to be the sad Yordle that hates everyone, and that's it. I'm kind of sick of these one-tone champions. Like, Action's one tone. I mean, he has some backstory, but he's basically just like, haha, I'm the smarmy, witty guy, and it's like, that's it, that's all he is. And just very, like, stereotypical, like, Just like, they're just going with like tropes, and that's not really that fun. But who knows, maybe she'll be fun, maybe there's some other stipulations with her abilities, I don't know. I'm just a bit disappointed to see that the whole anti-mobility thing kind of just got tossed to the side, and they just added another dash to her as an Aurelion Soul player, because already I'm looking at her and she just seems to be a complete counter to my champion. If she lands that fucking spooky thing on me, I'm probably dead, because then she can spooky onto me, do the little circle thing, whatever, shoot whatever other thing she does, and fear me to death at close range, and I'm dead. So it's just another champion that can do all the things that other mages can't do, and it feels really bad. At this point, just give every mage a dash or a teleport. Like, that's just really it. Like, at this point, just give them all. Just all of them, if only, just give them all. But anyway, tell me what you think down below. This was really short, just like low effort video. I just wanted to put out talking about it and kind of what I thought in really brief, because there's not, and I can't really say much else. There's not much else to go on just by what there's just two fears and a thing that she shoots, and then the other thing that she shoots is like 4 bits. So 2 fears, a projectile of some sort, and another projectile of some sort that makes her dash. That's it. Who knows? We'll see this week later, probably maybe next week. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about Vex, what you've seen so far about her as a champion, the skills that you've seen, what do you think? And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't worry, the next letter to Riot is coming out. It's on, and I think the subject's really good, so you're gonna like it. It's taking a little while because I keep forgetting to email the script to myself. Oh my god. All right, bye. Bye, guy. Bye. Love you. That's weird. Why did I do this? Goodbye. Farewell. I'm just gonna